3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Welcome, fellow Forex traders. I'm hoping we have a lot better audio this morning. I know we do. Let me know in the comments. Looking at previous 24 hours worth of results with the algorithm, the FXWithTerry.com no loss Forex trading system. Yesterday, during our morning live results session, we entered a Euro USD sell. It has entered 3 additional. You can see that the first 3 were at a base lot size, and the fourth one has doubled the lot size. So that's just something to pay attention to. But again, this is the free signal, and Denise says loud and clear. All right, good. Yeah, I knew it would be. The problems I've had with audio is insane, but I think this is going to be pretty solid. And just remember, it's never the most expensive option that works. In this particular case, it was the cheapest option that works the best. So, looking pretty good here. No closures on the free signal, but this is a very good entry. This is a good trade. If we go look at the chart here, let me make this a little larger on my end. We're in a sell. We've had a pullback, and basically it needed to fill this fair market value, this gap, which it did, and it's pushed one. That's an entire day's candle right there. Like that big green candle. That's some serious movement. If I bring it down to like the hour, yeah, we got some serious pushback, which is what my system loves. It loves it when it pushes back, and that's really kind of part of the entry on this, is the amount of volume, and it loves to trade against that short-term trend. It's just more profitable that way, and the math always works out. So it's doing really well. Look at the RSI 4 here, coming up over the top, and looks like it could potentially be turning around here. Take profit is right here, so we're in a great position. This is going to be a great trade. It's always a great trade, right? It's always a great trade. But no closure for the day and for the week because we had that NZD CAD. We're still up $157,215.76 for the week. On free signals. Does anybody get that part? I'm probably insane to be giving that away. Insane. But it's proof of concept, and you probably ought to be in the automated system. So next, we are going to look, and I know, Denise, you pointed out a really weird anomaly, and I didn't have a chance to look too far into it before the live. I'm going to have to look into that. That's just a random absolute anomaly that trade closed when it did. So I'll look into that. Let's see. We are going to the pause screen here, and I'm going to pull up the next account. Let's look at the 10 pip hybrid alone, and in fact this might kind of account for I'll show you the weird ass anomaly that I'm gonna have to figure out after. So 10 pip hybrid, that CAD chief is a monster, huh? That CAD chief is a monster. Absolutely going sideways still. Let's look at the chart real quick. Let me zoom out, and then I'll share this with you. Pretty much what I said. We were looking at this yesterday. It's just in consolidation range here. We had a pretty good push down. It's just absolutely consolidating. It'll push back up to the take profit. Always does. The system never fails. The system never fails. I feel like I got a bit of my voice back today. So let's go look at the history. Here's the trade that Denise had pointed out. A CAD Chief. We're in 15, 20 different CAD Chief trades, something like that. We're in a lot of different trades. What I'm wondering, and we can go look at this now, I don't know why a random CAD Chief, because if you look at the take profit here, this is an absolute random ass anomaly, because this take profit is the take profit of the entire basket of trades. So why that thing choked out, I'll have to take a look at it. If I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm going to go ahead and show what the feed itself, what trades are in right now. So look at that. The take profit 65542. If we go look at CAD Chief, it's 65542. The latest CAD Chief, if you look down, and I'm just kind of like thinking this through right now, is at a buy 2.0. If you look at that history trade, that's at a 1.0. If you look at the opening, it was on the 6th. So what I'm looking at is here. That's when the trade opened. And it closed on the 12th at 1552. Absolutely zero reason for it to do that. Welcome to random software anomalies. But that entire basket of trades is going to be so profitable it won't matter. But yeah, I do see that. It's actually random and odd and weird that a trade in the middle of the sequence would just cut out like that. Nonetheless, $79 for the day. We've had a lot of overall system movement, which we'll look at next. But you can see here it's still in a net loss of $117. It's not really. What I did was I was taking a bunch of high profit, high risk trades in this account, and I'm trying to think what we could look at that would probably don't have an account that I could look at right now where that's removed. But these are some of the gold and US 30 trades that hit the stop loss. So this isn't really an accurate number for the account. When I say the account, for the 10 pip automation, but up $7,179 for the last 30 days. Net profit over the last 30 days. Let's go ahead and pause and look at the overall. I want to take a look at something, because when we look at the overall here, we'll look at the overall system. This will also give me an idea. I'll share this with you. This will give me an idea if I look back through today. Look at what this is, the overall system for the day. There's a lot of movement in the overall system. And this will give you FOMO. This will give you fear of missing out. But you're not missing out in the sense that, if you want to take massive risk and put the entire algorithm on an account, go ahead. But that's what we're looking at here. So it's closed $3,471.55 for the day. And if I look through this here, what I'm looking for is to see if that CAD Chief closed, and it didn't on the overall system. So what that means is the 10 pip hybrid itself is where I'm going to go look and see why that particular CAD Chief closed, because on the overall system it did not. So that's kind of odd that it closed on the 10 pip hybrid by itself. So that gets me that gets me a lot closer to probably what the issue is going on there. But I'll go take a look at that. Pretty straightforward. When you look at the overall algorithm like this, it's closed $3,471.55 for the day. If you look for the week, because that NZD CAD, I think it was, had some massive trades. So still $127,000 for the week. Those numbers are indicative of some good, solid, positive net profit movement. So, yeah, pretty straightforward. Here we are Wednesday, halfway through the week. I don't know if you have notifications set up, but certainly all of my accounts and my notifications are set up, and this thing has been moving every few minutes. The entire market has been moving every few minutes, which is indicative of, if I go back to the day here, the $3,471.55 that is closed since yesterday in the overall system. So not many accounts can handle 22 currency pairs with this much volume. So, don't give me this, fear of missing out. People want to go switch to the entire algorithm and put it on their $400 account. Yeah, you'll lose it all. It'll do really well for a while, and then you'll lose it all because there's just so much volume. What you have to do, and there's no rhyme or reason behind it. You don't know which currency pair is going to move. You don't know what the market makers are doing. Certainly when you zoom out and you look at all 22 currency pairs like we're looking at here that have closed, over $3,400 worth of closure overnight, is if you felt like you wanted to plug in the overall algorithm here, you can, but you either need to take all currency pairs at the lowest lot size on a pretty large account. I think you need at least a $10,000 account to handle the entire algorithm. You really do. And if you wanted to do a subset, right, like the 10 pip hybrid is where it's done for you. We're doing a subset of currency pairs, no currency pair crosses. There's a lot of stability and security in trading the 10 pip hybrid. That's why it's the main feed you should be trading. However, when you get this FOMO, fear of missing out, because the entire algorithm is just crushing it, you have to remember, you have to have an account large enough to be able to handle it. It's as simple as that. I mean, a $10,000 account, you probably wouldn't want to bid any more than a 7 multiply factor or a 0.07 lot size on 22 currency pairs on a $10,000 account. That's probably pushing the limits. But those are generalities. There are months and weeks where you could bid 3 times that. And there are months and weeks where you couldn't bid 0.07 for every 10,000. So, we don't control that kind of stuff. That's why you have to go, let's back out the thought process. The algorithm is awesome. It never loses. And as long as you're bidding properly, and that can change, right? If you just bid conservatively, well under what you should, let's say 0.07 for every $10,000, right? At the end of the year, you'll have incredible returns. But if you look at it on a daily basis, maybe the market's slow. I only made X dollars today. Okay. I mean, I think, and you're going to see in my video that's coming out, you're going to see me completely drive you away from the insanity, and I'll prove how it's mathematically insane, to look at Forex as an income source, because you wouldn't do that with any other investment. S&P 500, what is it? Its best year is 29%. You're not earning an income on 29% a year. You are earning a really nice compounded investment. However, I'm going to show you how to get away from that idea and open your mind to the real reality of money, investing, and compounding, that it's the compounding at the highest percent that you can get that will change your life. So it's holding that money and compounding it. How do you do that with Forex? Because some people say, let's be clear on something. If you put your money, I'm going to kind of mess a few people up here. If you put your money into Forex and you bid X amount per $10,000, and you don't pull any profits out and you just compound that Forex money, you are not really compounding. There's a better way to compound, and it's not Forex. Forex is the profit generator. Forex is the profit generator. What you do with those profits is what will change your life, your financial future. So you'll see that coming up pretty soon. So that's it. Appreciate you watching. And I will see you tomorrow, Thursday morning. It's currently 10:31 a.m. here, East Coast time. But I'm doing this because I know that if I do it much earlier, that people will be having to watch the live at 6:30 a.m. where they're, in their particular time zone. So anyway, that's it. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the group. And I will look into that one little weird anomaly that we were talking about earlier, that CAD sheet that randomly closed. So take care. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.